The Chainsaw Man movie Assassin's Arc official teaser trailer just dropped, and I am so hyped. I am genuinely becoming such a huge fan of the Chainsaw Man property, and it's slowly becoming, it's up there with one of my favorite anime. And any Chainsaw Man news that drops, I feel the need to just yap about it. It's just a teaser. It's not a trailer or anything, so there isn't really much to say about it. But I am a huge fan that we are slowly moving away, at least in my opinion, I feel like, from long ass multiple year gaps in between anime. I love that. Okay, I love that. I think that's great. I think the format of having anime movies to fill the time between seasons is really cool. And yeah, man, I'm in a great mood. I'm in a great anime mood. I just watched the Jujutsu Kaisen movie the day. That was hype. Obviously Chainsaw Man came out this year, and the Demon Slayer movie came out this year, and I'm having such a good time, bro. But anyways, yeah, I love yapping about anime. I posted a video, or I have a video of me yapping about the Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie that never really saw the light of day, not really. So I'm just gonna put it at the end of here if you want to hear me yap about Chainsaw Man. And if not, I hope you're as hyped for the freaking Assassin's Arc as I am. So yeah, enjoy me yapping about the previous arc. I just watched the Chainsaw Man Reze Arc movie, and if you're watching this video, I'm gonna assume that you probably watched it as well. And I'm not gonna lie, there was loads and loads and loads to like about it. Now, I'm not a manga reader, right? And my only exposure to the movie was going straight into it. I didn't watch the trailer. I didn't even really look at the promotional material for it. I didn't even know the movie was really coming out until somebody in my chat told me, yo, the Chainsaw Man movie's out. So everything that I experienced was completely new to me, and it was amazing. And I actually watched the movie yesterday. I wrote down my thoughts about it, then I, slept on it, and now I'm recording this video. And I did not look at the online general consensus of the video because people have really bad takes, and I'm easily rage baited. So this is my pure 100% authentic thought of the movie without the influence of like social media or other people's opinion. One of the main reasons that I like Chainsaw Man is Denji's character. I know Denji gets a lot of hate for being a dumb, stupid, sex orientated, just horny dude, but I think Denji is a really well written character, and I feel like this movie does a really good job of further amplifying that and showing his character. Bro, you need to understand, Denji never had anything, right? Denji never had anything growing up. Like, he really had nothing except for Pochita, right? So now him getting all these, this attention from women and having friends and a job and a goal to work forward to, I feel like Denji is damn near one of the most human characters that I've seen in a while. Like, he's just a kid going through emotions. He doesn't know how to handle emotions and how to comprehend the different things going on with him, and I feel like this movie does a really good job of showing that with his heart belonging to Makima, but then Reze giving him all this attention. And I feel like they just do a really good job of showing Denji as a character and what's going on in his head and justifying why he acts the way that he acts. Now, obviously, Denji is the main character, but there is a whole host of other characters in Chainsaw Man, and I feel like they do an okay job at showing love to these other characters. Let's not forget, this movie is a whole arc, right? It's not just a movie, it's an arc. Specifically, Aki and Angel, they have a little bit of interaction going on. They bring Beam into the fold. I loved Beam. Beam was such a breath of fresh air in that movie. I don't know, comic relief. I mean, he's not really a comic relief character because everybody's kind of got their own comedy going on. But Beam was great. I feel like they did leave out a few characters, like Kobeni didn't really have anything to do in the movie, not really. As well as some of the other devil hunters. But overall, because they only had like, how long's the runtime? 1 hour 40. I feel like they did a pretty good job. I feel like they did a pretty decent job. Now, if you've seen the movie, you'll know that obviously it's split pretty much into two halves. The first half is kind of slice of life-ish, which some people probably won't like, but I understand why they did it and I can appreciate it. And so I sound like a Redditor, and only someone of my caliber can appreciate. No, I appreciate it, and I'm sure that a lot of people watching it as well. They set up the first half slice of life, Denji and Makima going on dates and exploring the emotions. I was about to go on a whole side tangent like I'm streaming. Hold on, let me put a pin in that, come back to it. And then they show Denji and Reze's, you know, relationship and what they've got going on and the emotions, and it's very slice of life. But the reason they do that is because once it flips to the action, it holds so much more weight because of that buildup. Like the reveal, my favorite part of the movie was the reveal of the bomb fiend or the bomb devil. Um, bro, the way they did it was so amazing. And I've not even touched on how beautiful the animation of this movie is. The animation of this movie is amazing. Chef's kiss. There is one part that I feel like they were almost doing a bit too much. That's the pit with Typhoon and you know, Denji riding Beam with like a horse with his chains, and you know, because there was a lot going on. There was a lot of chaos. But other than that, the animation was so good. I feel like they did a really good job of encapsulating the destructive power of the bomb devil. They did an amazing job of capturing the you know, the action and the speed, how fast she is. Beautiful, amazing. But what I was going to say before I was about to go on my side channel is I like how they showed us a small glimpse into Makima. Makima is one of my favorite characters in Chainsaw Man, and like I said, I'm not a manga reader, so, but I don't know why. There's something about her. There's something about her, chat, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. So I like how they showed us a small glimpse into Makima when they were at the movie. She shed a tear, and you know what I'm saying, that connection with Denji. I liked how they showed us a little bit, and then she kind of just disappears for the rest of the movie. I don't know what it is about Makima. I don't know what it is about Makima, but there's something. There's something. I don't read the manga, and I'm not going to. But when it's revealed, anyways, my side rant over. And I also feel like they do a really good job of capturing emotion. As much as the action and the animation goes crazy and the fight scenes are crazy, capturing emotion in the movie is obviously really important, and I feel like they do a great job of that. The ending, obviously spoilers, the ending when Reze goes to go see Denji, and it's very clear that even though she betrayed Denji and wasn't who she said she was, that Denji still cares for her. And she still cares for him, even though she wasn't supposed to. And she goes to go and meet Denji at the cafe that they always meet at. And Makima shows up. Makima shows up and kills her with the angel fiend. And you can feel the emotion, the betrayal that Reze feels, because she, in her mind, she feels like Denji set her up, like Denji was playing on her emotion. And in Denji's mind, he feels like Reze just abandoned him. She bailed on him, flaked on him, never showed up. And that's painful, bro. That moment, they capture it so well with the animation and with the, you know, with everything. Hey man, I think this movie was everything that you'd expect from the Chainsaw Man movie. It was great. One other bit that I really liked was Reze when she took down the, I don't even know who this guy was, the dude with the knife at the school, and started singing in Russian. There was something that spoke to me about that scene, bro. I don't know. I feel like it gave us a bit of of insight into her character. She started singing in, I believe it was Russian. I don't know. I just really appreciate that scene. But overall, the Chainsaw Man movie is amazing. Obviously this is a new channel. I'm just gonna be posting very frequently on talking and ranting and yapping about anime and things like that. So if you like that kind of stuff, be sure to like and subscribe and things like that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.